So my question to you folks is, do you think that people are going to be on board for a Witcher series about a character who isn't Geralt of Rivia? So, Rachel, let's start with you.
Yeah, I mean, I'm personally excited. I have not played the game. I obviously heard a lot about The Witcher through everyone, but especially Dan Casey and Kyle Hill when The Witcher 3 came out. But I watched the show and I loved it. I loved the lore and the action and sort of all the female characters. So I'm not a big, I don't know much about the game, but I'm super stoked for anything Witcher. So I think people will be into it.
Nice. Jazzlyn, what about you? What do you think of this announcement?
Thank you. I'm very excited. Like, beam it into my house now. The whole, I have watched playthroughs of the game. I haven't played the game myself. I haven't read the books, but I really liked the world that they created, and I really liked the characters, and just it was fun. It was action. It was beautiful. The people were beautiful. Like, any more of that universe that I can get, I am very thankful and stoked for. So, hell yeah.
Yeah, I exactly. I want more of that, like, gritty but fun fantasy in my life.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah. Jono, what about you?
I know it'll do really well. I know a lot of people got hooked with Henry Cavill and his wonderful jawline, which is what got me in the first place. But it's funny because I remember post Game of Thrones, it was almost like the Cold War, who could get their next Game of Thrones, right? And yeah. Netflix was like, oh, we finally have it. So I feel like they're going to, even if no one watched the first season, they're like, we're going to milk this forever. It doesn't matter. So I think it'll do well.
Yeah, well, speaking of milking it forever, there's also an animated series in the works about Geralt's mentor, Vesemir, called Nightmare of the Wolf, which sick-ass title. And they're clearly dedicated to expanding this world. So what do you hope to see from a shared universe of Witcher projects like this?
Yennefer.
Yeah,
I'm there for Yennefer, not Geralt. I mean, he's cool too, but I'm obsessed with her and all of the sort of witchery. So more of that, more spooky ladies.
Well, there's no shortage of novels and source material to draw from, so I would be shocked if they didn't just keep on expanding this, because like Jono said, like, they clearly have a hit on their hands. Like, people were thirsty for fantasy, thirsty for Henry Cavill, thirsty for fantasy Henry Cavill especially. And it's just the Cold War is still in full effect, because, like, Amazon has a couple in the chamber. They've got the Wheel of Time series. They have a Lord of the Rings series in the works. It's going to be interesting to see who can kind of, like, claim that throne. HBO is also working on their Game of Thrones prequel, but I feel like that well has been a little bit poisoned by one too many Starbucks cups and logical leaps.